Hey, what is going on, my specialist SPC here, and welcome back to another How to Play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Today we are covering Count Dooku, the brand new hero in Star Wars Battlefront 2. We are going to be covering everything from his health all the way to his abilities. So, let's get started. So Count Dooku starts off with 750 HP, which is pretty average for a dark side user. And of course, he is equipped with his iconic and very standard curved red lightsaber. Now, Dooku has got multiple abilities, and they are all very useful on the battlefront. His first ability is, of course, his lightning stun, which, of course, when used correctly, it will take your opponent and will just basically shock them, but throw them down onto the ground as well. The next ability is Duelist. And Duelist, basically, Dooku does a special stance, and he will do different moves with his lightsabers, and it will deal out some more damage. And of course, his final ability, which to me is the best ability for him in the entire game, and that is Exposed Weakness. Basically, it'll weaken your opponent for a certain amount of time, and you will be able to deal much more damage. And of course, if your opponents, they will be very stunned, but also your teammates can see who is weakened and definitely deal out some more damage. So it definitely works out really good if you have a Darth Vader or a General Grievous on your team, because a couple of shots, they will be down. So guys, basically what I like to do, I like to use my lightning stun just to get people onto the ground right away. Right after that, you can use Exposed Weakness, or sometimes you can even use them in reverse. Sometimes I'll even start out with Exposed Weakness, so that way it deals a little bit of damage when I use the lightning stun. And not only that, but then you use the Duelist, and then you can immediately start unloading with your lightsaber on your enemies. So guys, Dooku can be very useful in many different forms. His lightning stun can throw down a number of enemies, so definitely make sure you are using that lightning stun, because the more you can throw people down, the better chance you have of beating your opponent. And not only that, definitely make sure you are using that Exposed Weakness, because it definitely will come in handy, not only just for you, but like I said earlier, for your teammates. Because if you guys can take down a good weakened opponent, it'll definitely help you out in Heroes vs. Villains when it comes time to find the target and take them down immediately. And of course, always make sure you are activating that Duelist technique as well, because Dooku is definitely a hero where you need to use his abilities. You can't just go in and just use the lightsaber, because you will not be able to survive. So guys, that is how to play as Count Dooku. Let me know how it works out for you guys in the comment section below. And like always, you guys, like, comment, subscribe. See you, and may the Force be with you always.